investigating a little story about racing with the devil, and they're just going to fill you in.
Alright, we saw this story in the Weird Pennsylvania book, and I'm going to read a little excerpt out of the book. I'd pardon for putting my back to you, but I want to be able to make sure I can see the light. It's called Race Against the Devil. There's an empty church on Buckingham Mountain where the youth of Bucks County engage in the ultimate test of stamina, speed, and bravery. A foot race against the devil himself. The race ends in the graveyard at Mount Gilead Church, an African-American church that was once housed escaped slaves on the Underground Railroad. Except for occasional graveyard visits and infrequent services, the only activity the church sees these days is the contest with the Prince of Darkness. And if he wins, his challengers face dire consequences. The rules of the race vary depending on who's telling the story. You never see your demonic opponent, but you can tell by the wind who won the race. If you feel a gust of wind before the end of the race, it's the devil going past, and he wins. If you feel the wind after the race, he's coming in behind you. And if there's no wind at all, he was ahead the whole time. What are the consequences? Some say winning brings a year of good luck and losing the same span of misfortune. Others say that losing brings death, and they cite a true tale of death by misadventure to make their point. Some years back, a local student died at a party from internal burn injuries. He and some of the students at the party were breathing fire, a trick using lighter gas that creates a large fireball unless you breathe in by mistake, in which case the fire descends in your lungs, and he had the misfortune of inhaling the stuff. Some locals insist that this happened the day after he had tripped and lost a race with the devil at Mount Gilead Church.
We're going to go down to this road that runs right along the church. We're going to set up to run up the road and back into the cemetery.
Now, if you can see real quick, this is the cemetery that we're hopefully going to end up in. And if you can look a little bit more to the right, you'll be able to see the church. And now, in the book, it says it's an empty church that hasn't been used in a while. I mean, it looks pretty well maintained from what I understand. So maybe the book's about a year or two old as far as the actual church story goes.
Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to run up the road, we're going to straight back into the cemetery. Now, there's a little opening in the gate right behind Nick. So, right now we're going to go down, set up, and do it at the race.
To be completely honest, I didn't feel a wind when I stopped.
Same here. So,
we're assuming we lost.
That's one of your bad luck, is that?
Yeah.
Alright, so we know if we're handling fire, be careful.
No more bonfires for us.
Alright, well, we're gonna
take a moment to catch our breath here.
And then we're gonna set up to take a little tour of the cemetery and a couple shots at the church. So we'll see you in a bit.